major stars. Here. How long ago did we do that thing?
22 years in Casino.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
You have to admit that after we put you in Casino, your career just shot up.
It did. I wound up here.
What is this thing anyway? What is this show?
What is the show?
Yeah.
The show is to keep your name alive.
Okay, thank you.
You know, my biggest treat was the first time they told me that I had to go and see him first. Him. And I walked in and I said, "Hi, Mr. De Niro." Like a schmuck. "Hi, Mr. De Niro. How are you?" Anyway.
He said that?
That's what I think he said. I had a typist in the other room.
De Niro is sitting there. God bless you, Bob. He's got the beard on. So to know him is a treat. He's one of the great actors of our time. You ask him. You ask him. He'll tell you.
By the way, how's your lovely wife?
She's good, thanks. She sends a love.
This is your second marriage, right?
Well, technically my third.
Well, he married twice.
Yeah.
The same person.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You're married
Barbara.
again, right?
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah. I'm married 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now I'm married to Barbara, which is a mistake. No, that's a joke. She'll hear it. She'll say, "That's not fun." 51 years.
Cheers.
Oh, no, just so I can.
This is great.
Okay.
How did we meet? We met in the Beverly Hills Hotel or something in a bar?
Well, the big guy here.
I set it up.
And I didn't realize that that you put me in the thing
Billy Sherman, yeah.
to give it a little atmosphere. I don't know. That's what they said.
Yeah, but you were there.
Yeah.
See, you were there. That's why I thought it would be great if you were there. He was the man. He was the right hand man of Lefty.
Yeah, well, you thought
you know?
that, yeah.
Even though I argued against it, you know,
He fought and fought.
Kid. Kid. Now you need me.
Really, what we grew up on was the first days of television, so it was really Sid Caesar. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And those skits with him and Gene Coca and, of course, Carl Reiner.
I liked Abbott and Costello. I liked you. You were great. Jackie Leonard.
Sometimes I get a little bit emotional about it to myself because I say, "Whoa, it's good guys," you know.
Obviously, you must have started doing, like, when you did stand-up at first. You must have done
I did jokes.
Yeah.
I did, impressions. Like,
Yeah.
And then I'd look down and see a guy with a suit. I'd say, "Sir, what's your name?" Louis. Get another suit. The suit, Louis. It don't make it.
Well, I was aware, like, Johnny Carson.
Yeah. You know, somebody like Sinatra would come on, and suddenly you'd be taking him and wiping the floor with him.
Oh, yeah.
Did we hear that right?
They all recognize the old timer.
Frank either loved you or forget about it.
But with you.
And God, for some reason, I could say, like he'd be eating and I'd say, "Frank, pass the olives." And he'd say, "I'm eating." I said, "What do you want me to do? Drop my pants and fire a rocket? What do I do?"
You got away with it.
Are you still going to Vegas?
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
When's the first time you were in Vegas, though? In the early 50s, mid-50s?
Yeah, those were good days.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, all the wise guys were great.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
They treated us like all of us as actors with class,
Yeah.
It's really great to know those guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is this, dead horse?
Hey, Don, can I have taste a piece of your thing?
That's what he does at dinner.
Just a bite. I just want to take a bite. Yeah.
But one of the things we wanted in Casino was because you kind of had the look, the atmosphere, all the sense of Vegas, and you also knew Lefty Rosenthal, whom Bob was playing under a different name. What the hell was the name again? Ace Rothstein.
And he was a big shot,
Yeah.
I would spend time with him here in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he couldn't come to Vegas because he was in the Black Book.
Yeah, we had hours and hours of talking with him, but you were there when he actually ran the place, the Stardust, right?
Right.
A lot of people ask me, they say, who was tougher to deal with, Bob or Don? And obviously, I'll be safe, Tim. Because one of the main things is that he didn't have to speak. So you could imagine. you had to keep quiet to a lot of these scenes. It was just the looks we had. Remember?
Yeah, I was just making a lot of faces and this.
Oh God.
That was funny the night you had the cigarette.
How can I let it go on so long?
I was staring at you.
Did I say something wrong?
You're supposed to say, I should have known better.
I'm sorry.
Remember that?
Yes.
For the kind of money you're making, read the
what's-
card.
Because what happened is we were waiting for your line. Because you were waiting for him.
Learn the thing. You got a pop-out trailer. Sit in there and study.
And finally, you had to admit, say, Don, we're waiting for you. And then that was it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that was 3 hours of abuse that we caught.
With your method acting, with the breathing, with the bullshit. I don't know. Do the lines and let's get out of here.
That stuff you did for me at the Apollo. But it was funny.
Well, Bob De Niro and I are on the same stage together these days. It's usually to give each other Lifetime Achievement Awards. So we see each other mainly at award ceremonies and memorial services, like tonight. Though if I'd been directing this, I don't think I would have gone for the open casket.
Rest in peace, old friend.